how the heck you do it. How do you get the views? How do you get the followers?
So first of all, I wanted to clarify one thing regarding mindset. Social media, it's very hard because at the beginning, it's just a flat line. So your first 20, 50, 100 videos, you'll probably receive no views at all. But then it compounds very quickly if you're good enough, and then you just improve it. And then you can lose only if you stop. This is my view on how I have it on social media. It will grow as long as you don't give up, in my opinion. And I wanted to test it with an experiment on my AI channel from February 1st, and clearly is working. And I proved it again. And now we are replicating this as well with my girlfriend, and started blowing up after a month and a half. So it's very exciting, but it is hard at the beginning, man, because there's no one is gonna come and say, "Oh, amazing videos." No one is gonna give you any reward. You're not getting paid a single penny in the first few months, and sometimes, especially let's say for YouTube, is like years. So what I would say is that, first of all, start with the right mindset and don't expect to blow up after 20 videos, because this is not going to happen whatsoever. Especially because I think now platforms are taking a bit more. I don't think it's that easy to grow a new account nowadays. You just need to really, really keep going. And if you look at my main channel, I posted over 1,330 videos. And then the AI one is 250 something, right? So this is like, if you let it sink in, for one post a day, it's a long time, 1,350 posts, you know what I mean? Plus sometimes I had to delete some because maybe they had problems, so I posted even more than that. And that's a lot. It's like, it's a lot of consistency right there. And the quality that I post is not like a selfie video that takes 10 seconds to make. It takes hours and hours. So there is a lot going on in the behind the scene, even though people think it's just about posting. But for me, when I talk to people, it's all about giving value. If you want people to follow you, if you want to get views, it's all about giving value. The reason being is because when we think about social media, we think about an algorithm. But the algorithm is nothing but simply providing what people like to other people, to try to explore and get people to stay on the platform as much as possible. Because how does Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok how do they make money? They make money by selling advertising. How do they sell advertising? Is that if they have eyeballs. How do they keep eyeballs? Well, because people want to stay in the platform because they see and they scroll on content they like. As long as whenever they see content they don't like, they're going to go away, and then they're just not going to earn money for Instagram, right? So it's all about thinking about people rather than the algorithm. This is, I think, very important. And if you provide value to people, then the algorithm will reward you. So there are two ways on how potentially you could grow and keep people on the platform as long as possible. That's always your goal. First is entertaining content. Second is educational content. Entertainment content is, let's call it Mr. Beast. So you're not teaching people anything, but you just trying to entertain them in any sort of way possible. The value is obviously is because they are entertained and therefore they want to stay on the platform, and you will be rewarded. Otherwise, there is the other one, which I prefer and I love. I don't teach entertainment content whatsoever, but I do teach educational content, because educational content is simply about teaching people what you know. And many people think that they need to be an expert in something in order to teach that thing, but that's not true. You just need to be one step ahead of the one behind you. And that's why whenever you're thinking about providing value, you should think about anybody that is one step behind you. So you don't need to be an expert in any topic. You just need to teach what you just learned yesterday. You don't have to spend hours and hours and become a master and get a license in Photoshop in order to teach Photoshop. You can take a course on Photoshop today, and then from tomorrow, you start making one video a day on whatever you learned the day before. It's simpler than you think, but it's also more complicated than you think, because obviously the consistency and then finding the idea is not that easy, and then so on and so forth. It just takes a long time. If you think that creating a 15-second video with a lot of value, it's easy, then you are in the wrong place. It's a game that takes a very long time to find the right ideas, to tweak, to adjust to whatever is working, and then to just keep going until you see any sort of reward, whether it is from brand partnership or whether it is from conversion via your own products. In my opinion, if you want to monetize it, there are two main ways. One is, again, brand partnerships, and the other one is selling your own products. Brand partnerships are very difficult, and they require like quite of a long time and requires quite of a big numbers. Whereas if you want to sell your own products, even if you have 1,000, 5,000, 10,000 followers, if they are the right followers, then you can already start selling quite quickly. So this is what I would say in order to provide the faster growth possible. It's just thinking about value, and what you know now that you wish you knew yesterday or last week or last year.